Alright guys, you're welcome. As many of you are just joining me, this is a continuation of my shoe. That's the Oxford shoe I'm making. So if you're watching, can you please let me know where you're watching from? If you're watching from Nigeria, you can let me know the state you're watching from. So the just put, in case it's Lagos, put Lagos State, Nigeria. So whatever state you're watching from, we'll appreciate if you let me know in the comment section. And also remember to click on the likes. Hello. Hello. Duchuku, how are you doing? Very well, I'm fine also right now. How about you? What's up? Where are you watching me from? Duchuku, where are you watching me from? Let me know where you're watching me from. I'm making a pair of shoes and I started this pair of shoes a few days ago, but because of the videos I'm making, I feel it just has to just take my time to make them. So if you've been watching my videos, let me know, and then how my video has really helped you. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the official YouTube channel of Very Candy Leaders. And on this channel, I teach you on how to make shoes, and also I inspire businessmen and women. So I tag my channel not just a shoemaking channel, but also an inspirational channel. Alright, so you can drop it in the comment section so you can know where you're watching from. It's very important that I know where you're watching from. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. And what I'm doing, I'm prepping my upper, just setting the upper. You can see this is the upper. I'm prepping it. So just follow through it. If you've been watching my video, I have the part 1 of this video, of this shoe rather, on my channel. So you can watch it. I have the part 1 on my channel, and the part 2 will be coming up, will be posted tomorrow. Yes, you have to turn on your notification button. That's of this particular shoe. So what's up, everyone? The shoemaker, let me know you're a shoemaker. And if you just love watching videos like this, also let me know. Let me know the nation you're watching and the state you're watching from. So you can rep your country in the comment section. And happy Independence Day to all Nigerians. Happy Independence Day. I know it might be a controversial independence, but I still wish all my fellow Nigerians happy Independence Day, regardless of all the failures of our leaders. We still have to be grateful to God. So happy Independence Day. So let me see the Nigerian flag in the comment section. Today's for Nigeria. So let's see the Nigerian flag in the comment section. If you're watching, you can also wish us happy Independence Day. Maybe you're not in Nigeria. So I will appreciate you guys wish us happy Independence. Today's our independence, and Nigeria is 65 today. 65 years. And we still have a long way to go in our development. Still a long way to go. So happy Independence to all Nigerians. It's my prayer that this new year, as a nation, the Lord will show us mercy. I celebrate all the Nigerian and all my fellow African brothers and sisters that celebrate you all. Happy Independence Day. We love you guys, and we wish you all well in all your endeavors. The truth is that we cannot keep on depending on our government. So if you're an entrepreneur out there, you know that you have to just go out on your own and do what you have to do. I don't blame government again. No, past that level. The government are there to do what they want to do. So I'm not allowing any government to disrupt my plans. So what I do is I focus on my life and try my possible best to be the best version of myself. I think that is it. So maybe you're in one nation of the world, one African nation of the world, and you feel that the government is bad, they're not doing the best. Let me give you a good advice right now. Forget about your government and focus on your life. Despite the odds, there are people that are still prospering in Nigeria, still doing well in Nigeria. I'm telling you that. I'm talking about legally. Yes, legally. People that are doing well. I'm not saying that we shouldn't hold our government accountable. But when we already have leaders that are not doing well, from one turn to the other, then we can't keep relying on them. So you just rely on your God and focus on your work. So I'm prepping this upper and I'm fixing the lining. That's what I'm doing here. I'm fixing the lining. It's very important that you know how to fix your lining. If you don't know how to fix your lining, your work will not be neat. So it's very important that you know how to fix your lining. So I hope you guys can see it. Guys, let's click on the likes. Let's click on the like button there for this video so that the videos can reach as many as possible. So if you're watching right now, please hit the like button. If you feel you're loving what you're hearing and what you're seeing. So what do you think we can do to help our nation? How do you think Nigeria can come out of this mess that we are in? What do you think we can do to come out of the mess that we're in currently? Because we're in a serious mess and we need to get out of the mess. What do you think can be the lasting solution for our nation? Or for the African continent in general? What do you think Africa can do? Because I realize that some African countries are already picking up. But Nigeria is a very vital and important country in the African continent. And there are a lot of things that cannot be done if Nigeria is not involved. So what do you think? How do you think? Can you give us just your own advice? How you feel or what you think can help Nigeria to move forward as a nation? Why we're discussing that, I'm just also showing you that I'm fixing this is called the tongue. This is the tongue of the shoe. So I'll be fixing it here. So there are different ways of doing this. Some people fix their tongue outside, but I love to fix myself in between the lining and the upper. So with that, there will be no distraction when the person is putting it on. There will be no issue with the client. The client will feel comfortable. Because one of the major thing about shoe is this: your shoe you must feel comfortable when you're putting on the shoe. So this is how it's going to look like in the shoe. So what we're going to do right now after that is to cover it with the lining. We're going to cover it with the lining. So this is how we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it. Can you see? Excuse me. So I'll be applying my gum on this part of the lining. So the gum can also be called a cement. That's depending on what you guys call it locally in your country. But we call it gum or cement, as it's generally called. Or some people call it glue. Just make sure that you apply the glue in the right place. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're watching, kindly subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you'll get a lot of videos that help your shoemaking journey. Step-by-step process on how to make different types of shoes, sandals, slippers, brogues, Oxford, derby shoes, loafers, and so on and so forth. It's gonna really help you. So now I'm fixing the lining. This is how I fix the lining. Very important that you understand how to fix the lining so that everything can come out perfectly well. So we're fixing the lining like this. So as you can see, the lining has been fixed. So after fixing this lining, what we're gonna do is stitch. I'm gonna be stitching this around here like this. I'm stitching this around here. So once I finish stitching around, then I'm good to go. Then I'll just cut out the excesses that I left there. Did you get that? So now the next thing we're gonna do is stitch. So I have my machine here. I use my straight sewing machine most times because I need to service my post-bed machine. So most times I use my straight sewing machine right now to service my post-bed machine. So we're going to do this together, guys. So what we need to do now is to stitch. I'm stitching this. So once you want to stitch this, you need to be very careful with your stitchings. It's very understand that you understand the process of stitching, and the machine itself has a set. Settings. This is the setting here. This setting helps you to know the distance at which you're the space of your threadings. That's the space between the threadings. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the more you increase the distance, the more the space between each stitching. So most times I like to put it at number 3. Number 3 is soup because number 3 is still very okay for me. And I start stitching. Very easy. You must make sure that also check underneath if the threads are not coming out. It's very important that you always check all those things to know if the threads are not coming out. It's very important. Okay, so since I'm sure that the threads are not coming out, then I continue. Okay. As you can see, the stitching is going on well. This place is always a bit hard because of the lapping of the each of the leathers. So most times what I do is I skype them. So I've already skyped this. So I'm just going to go gently here. When you get here, just go gently. There's nothing for you to rush. Once you pass that place, then you can move forward. But once you're in that region, just move gently. Okay. So I hope you guys can see stitching right now. So I'll pick up the next one also, then I'll stitch it. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section. You can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Kindly let me know in the comment section that you can hear me clearly. If you're watching me and you can hear me clearly, because I can see I have some people watching me over there. So can you hear me? Let me know you can hear me. The basis of shoemaking is just that you understand the foundations. I have videos on pattern drafting, so you can go and watch how I drafted this pattern out. That's the pattern for this shoe. I always give the advice that when you just start sewing, make sure that you lock. So to lock this is my reverse. This here is called the reverse. So I just press it down, then I reverse it. That's to lock it. Then we keep switching. As you can see, stitching is going on well. So when I get here, sometimes I just try to roll it because of the thickness of that area. And once I pass through that place, I continue my normal stitching. As the speed at which I'm going to stitch. Okay, so I can decide to go double for this stitching. So since I went double here, you can see there's a double stitching here, so I'll decide to go also double again. So double is just, there's a machine that does these double stitchings, but if you don't have the machine, you can just go double. Guys, let's like the video, please. we'll do the same thing again, just double stitch it. So guys, I'm almost done with my stitching. Just follow through with me. So this is the stitching. You can see the double line. That's the stitching. It goes round. So what I'm going to do now is turn it upside down. Once I turn it upside down, then I'm going to cut out the excesses. Just gently. Close to the stitching line. So that's close to the stitching line. So as you guys can see, this is what we'll be having. So the next thing I'm also going to do is just cut out some of these excess here. So that everything can just look so perfect and lovely. So let's just try it on our last. As you guys can see right now, let me move it right back. So as you can see right now, we're having very good outcome. So the outcome here is very lovely. So once I'm going to perforate the holes for the lace. This dot here have the lace holes. Once I perforate the 8 lace holes, I'm going to cut out my insole. The insole. Once we get the insole, then we'll start lacing. So before then, let's just cut out. Let's cut this out. Please guys, hold on. I want to make sure that I'm getting all your views. Don't really listen to this. Cutting out the excess. Cutting out the excess here. So guys, can you see? Thanks. And here we go. Lovely and so let's check it out on the last one. It's very important that you check it out on the last. It's always very important that you check it out. And I think we're good to go. So let's punch out the holes. So I'm going to use a glove punch. I have different punchers. So there are different sizes. We have punch 1, punch 2, punch 3, punch 4, and so on and so on. The sizes are determined by the numbers. So punch 1 is a very tiny punch. Punch 1 is a very tiny punch. Now let me show you guys punch 1. This is punch 1. As you can see, this is punch 1. Very tiny here. Punch 1. And this punch here I'm using is a bit bigger, and this punch here is punch 3, and this is punch 4. So sometimes they don't write the numbers on the body, but these are old punch, so the numbers are not visible here. So let's just make sure we perforate those holes that is needed. You can decide to do this before coupling it together. It's your choice. You can decide to do it before coupling it together. Guys, I need you guys to, everybody, please, can you please click on the like button, just click on your screen, and when you see the like button there, I want you guys to, everyone that is watching me right now, why not like the video? Just like the video. You're watching me right now, please kindly like the video. As you can see, it's clear here. So we have these holes. These are lace holes. Can you see the lace holes? Those are our lace holes. So we have them. So let's put this aside first because I need to afraid that place. The other side. So what I'm gonna do is, remember that when you're punching, as I said, you can decide to also punch it, put the punch it before coupling, so that you will not couple this turn and punch this turn along this. So what I'm doing here is, I'm already holding this so that I will not make mistake. Guys, can we click on the like? I want you guys to hit the like button. Everyone hit the like button. If you know you're enjoying my video, please hit the like button. You're learning something, hit the like button right now. Everyone. This is what we're gonna have. I think we are good to go regarding that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to get the penny. When I want to lace this, I like to use my thread. Depending on what you decide to use, you can try to use something else. So I love to use my thread to serve as a lace at this point. Now the reason why we do that is because we don't want the lace, because we're stretching the leather, so we don't want the lace. That's the main lace I don't be using. We don't want it to expand the holes of the leather. So what we're gonna do here. So that was the other way. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to pass it. see, look at the way I'm passing this. You can see properly. So as I'm passing the hole, I'm passing the thread, you see that it's already forming. And it's coming as a lace. We make sure that we do not miss any of the holes. Yeah. There we go. There we go. This is what we have it. So you make sure that you tight it very well, so that it won't get loose. This is what we have in here. So we don't want to last. We already know that these threads will be be holding on to, so it won't go somewhere else. Easy. Hope you guys can see and you're learning. This is how we fix all this. Alright. Very clean. Okay. So for the sake of this shoe that we're making, let's keep going. So the next thing we're going to be doing right now is to bring out the insole for. I'm going to show you guys how to bring out my insole. So what I was supposed to do is bring out the cardboard that I use. So you guys should hold on. Let me bring out the cardboard I use. Alright, so you can see here. I already have the pattern of this insole, but for the sake of those of you that are watching, that's the reason why I'm doing this again. I already have the pattern, so I can just pick up my insole pattern and just draw it out. But for the sake of those who are just watching, that's why I just want to draw this again. Just make sure you pay close attention. So the next thing I'm going to do is use my scissors to cut it out. So we're going to be using one side of the glass. This is the right leg to cut out the left leg, since they are the same shape of glass. So we're going to check it out very well. So be sure that it is properly taking the shape of the last. So this is exact. So when you notice that there's an excess, you can just withdraw it. If you notice there's an excess, because most times when it's still on the cardboard, it happens like that. So just for you to be so sure, just a little out of it, not something much. So all we just need to do is cut them out. So here we go. Let's see. It's perfect. So I'm going to use this to also cut the other side. So, but when cutting the other side, you remember that this is the side, this is the right. So we're going to turn it upside down like this, because when you cut this like this, you're drawing out the same leg. So it's important that once you know that this is the right leg you use, then you turn it upside down like this. This might be very simple, but very important, because once you miss it, then you realize that no matter as simple as it is, it can cause you a lot of trouble. Especially when you have minimal materials that you're using. You have minimal, maybe for instance, I just have a pair of this board that I'm using to draw my insole, and I decide to cut the same leg. So you make sure that you don't cut the same leg. It's one of the errors that a lot of people make, and it affects lots. So make sure that once you check it out like this, you can see that this is both right and left and right. And you see, it's very obvious there. And what I'll just do is to cut this out. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you guys to subscribe, because there's still a lot of videos that's coming up, and you can't afford to miss it at all. So if you're watching right now and you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe, click on the notification buttons, so that whenever I post my videos, you will always get to be the first to get notified on new and uploaded videos. It's very important that you do that. So I'm making a shoe, for those that are just joining, I'm making a shoe. And this shoe is a lovely shoe. And I'm using pure leather for the shoe. We've already prepared the upper. Now this is what we have here. So what I'm going to do next is I need this to be a bit thick. Now there is a fiber that you can use, and the thickness of the fiber, I think, is around 0.2 or so, or 0.3 depending. But because of I'm just using this cardboard, so I'm going to be doubling this cardboard. So what we just do in doubling them is just place it right back on the board. Place right back on the board. mark the place that you want to apply the gum, your gums, and the other ones the same thing. Then you're good to go. The next one we're doing now to apply gum on it. So guys, I hope you guys are learning, and I'd love to know those of you that are watching me, just joining me, you're welcome to the family live session. And I'm teaching you guys, or I'm just showing you the process of how I make my shoes. Shoemaking can be a bit dicey, but very interesting. So guys, please just stay tuned. I'm right back. So this is something else that we do. I'm going to show you a trick. You can also use this particular sole. This is a sole for this to bring out your insole. So let me show you guys how you can do that for this. So in case you want to use a sole like this to build your shoe, you need a shoe like this to build your shoe, and you don't have the exact shape of this this sole, you don't have the exact shape of the last. So what you're gonna do is to use the sole itself to bring out the shape. So how do we do that? We just put this. Okay. So put this on the board. Let me get a little bit of this. So what I just need to do is I hope you guys can see it. So I will just use my pen, the pencil or your marker, whichever you're using, to draw this like this. So once I draw this like this, for now, this is still bigger than this. So what you just need to cut it out first, so that it will be easy, because the board is wide, so to be you are a bit comfortable and uncomfortable. So what I need to do is just cut it out first. Once I cut this out, the next thing I'm going to do is to take my pen, then look at this, the insole of this. We have, I can mark 0.1 inch, 0.1 cm away. So most time what I just do is I just try to sketch it myself. But you can use the tape measurements to mark it. The one 0.1 cm away. So I'm drawing this right now. I hope you guys can see it very well. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is to get the insole to fit into the sole. Remember that this is the last that we're using it for. So, and this last is not exact the shape of the sole. So, but we want to use the shape of the sole to bring out the shoe. So the last will not stop us. The last shouldn't stop you at all. So you guys can see the way I've been sketching. Alright, so this is what we're going to be having. So what I'm going to do now is to cut them out. So now what we're trying to fit in this into this, like I told you guys earlier on. So I might still have to reduce it, but it's better that you keep checking it out than for you to just cut it like that. Now most time when I want to do this, I just take a soft, sometimes I take a soft board. It's paper, then I use that. That's the best way to draw it out. But because of this, because I'm in a hurry and I want to make sure I just finish it time. So what I'm just going to do is cut out some of these excess I notice. Alright, if you're just joining or you've been watching, thank you for staying tuned and thank you for watching. I hope you're learning something this day. Today is the independence day of my country and I'm so excited for Nigeria. Might not be where we want to be, but sincerely thank God for His mercy over our country. Nigeria is a great nation and we know we have a lot of things to still work on as a country, especially in the area of leadership. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So I'm just trying to make sure that this fits into the sole. Okay, I think we're getting closer. So this is how we draw the insole from the sole. That's from a ready-made sole. If you want to draw the insole from ready-made sole, this is how it's been done. Alright, if you're still staying here, you're still watching, kindly hit on the like button. You can like this video as many times as possible.
I always have a lot of people reach out to me and thanking me for the video that I post. And I tell them the only way, one of the ways you can thank me is to make sure that you like my videos. You know, that's one of the ways you can. Can you see how it's fitting? It is perfect. This is what I was talking about. Can you see the fitting? So once you are done, now later on I'm still going to use my filing machine to just smoothen the sides so that you can see it properly. But this is tight, and I don't need it to be too tight because I'm still going to use my upper to get to the sides. So I don't need it to be too tight. So I'm still going to file it. So we're going to take the cardboard or the board, some people call it. Now we're going to be marking the other leg. Alright, I'm almost an hour into this live session. Wow, that's lovely. I'm almost an hour into the live session. So guys, let's interact in the comment section. You can ask me any question that you feel like asking. Hello, memory. I think guys, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to my live session, guys. If you loving what you're seeing, why don't you just put something in the comment section? Let me know that you guys are there with me. Let me know you guys are there with me. It's important that we like the video. Yes, for those of you that have been watching, I know some of us have been watching for more than 30 minutes. So why not hit the like? This is live and no editing. So you're watching me like at my workshop. So that's what we have. You can see for the other leg. So we have this here. So you can see. Okay, so I'm good to go on that. So this is the upper of the shoe that we're making. So just like I fixed this, I'm going to also make sure that this is also entering properly. So any excesses I detect, I'm going to remove it. It's okay. So we're going to be doubling this. Alright, so this is it. We're already working on the insole. This is the preparation of the insole for the shoe. So this is how we prep our insole. This is one of the methods for using prepping our insole. So apply gum also on this part. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube live channel. If you're just joining me, you're welcome. Kindly let me know where you're watching from. For those of you that are just joining me, do let me know where you're watching from. And if my video interests you, kindly please click on the like button. You find my videos very useful. I'm preparing the insole for the shoe that I'm making, and what I'm doing right now is to apply gum on the board because I'll be doubling it. You can also use your fiber. I use both. So guys, we are over an hour on this live session. I think that's impressive. Happy Independence Day to all Nigerians. I celebrate all my Nigerian brothers and sisters. It's a new dawn for us. And we're grateful to you, Almighty God. Okay, so we're going to allow this to get dry for some few minutes before we start fixing them together. So this is the insole that I applied the gum. You can see this is the insole I applied the gum. So we're going to wait for it to get dry. But it's not going to get dry too much. So you can just do every 3 minutes depending on the weather condition. The weather is not sunny here, so I have to wait a bit. So while I'm waiting for that, the gum to get dry. So guys, can I know where you are from? Those of you watching me, can I know where you're watching me from? I know where you're watching, those of you watching me. Let me know where you're watching it from. Your country, your states. It's very important that I know where you're watching from. And now as my video really be of help to you, I would really love to know. So hello everyone, and it's always a privilege to always have this live session. I don't go live often, but so I just started going live now, and I'll be going live as much as possible when I have the time to, because I'm always busy. So while we're trying to make sure that this gets dry, because if it doesn't get dry, it will not go. So sometimes you might not. You have to just be a bit patient. You have to be a bit patient, so that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just do some hair to it so that it can get dry, and I'm not gonna like to get dry too much. So once I notice that it's already dry, then I can start placing the insole on it. Remember what we're doing is to double the insole. We're just doubling the insole. That's what we're doing. Not doing too much. So you pick up your hammer